always worship, thank, love, and glorify the reunited three utmost powerful, God, Thiên Chúa Two, and the Son of God, for our soul's redemption.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Vegan, do our part in shielding ourselves.
Peace is happening around our world. Peace News number 175 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc. October 2025. Following the signing of the Kuala Lumpur Peace Accord on October 26th by Cambodia and Thailand, the two nations agree on October 31st to begin removing heavy weaponry and armaments from their shared border over a 2-month period.
Today marks a new chapter for Thailand and Cambodia. Today, we take a concrete step towards peace.
A day that reaffirms our shared conviction that peace is always possible when nations have the courage and wisdom to pursue it together.
By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
The United States has been blessed on many occasions by the loving presence of Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan. Her deep affinity for the country reflects its openness to spiritual inquiry and its appreciation for universal values such as compassion, faith, and spiritual awakening. In 1989, in response to the heartfelt longing of sincere spiritual seekers, Master graciously travelled to the United States to share her wisdom and insights.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything, the more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world to help me to save it, okay? To save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/Max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/Max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.
We now invite you to join us for part 15 of The Difference Between Buddhism and Christianity by Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, held at Harvard University's Harvard Yenching Library in Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA, on October 28, 1989, delivered in English with subtitles in many languages. In this concluding episode, Supreme Master Ching Hai explains the relationship between belief versus enlightenment, veganism, karma, and spiritual causation.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
What, dude? You have a sweater like this, it's important you keep it zipped all the way up. Keep invaders out.
What is happening?
And the second question was,
开悟跟信仰.
He said, what he thought about enlightenment is that you only have to believe in the Buddha and to read the sutras and have faith in the Buddha, that's enough. So I say, no, it isn't enough, because you have to also become Buddha, a higher level, in order to understand the Buddha's meaning and his wisdom. Because the Buddha said, if you believe me, but you do not understand me, that is disrespectful to me. Yeah? Is that right? The Buddha said so. Yes. So therefore, we cannot just believe. We have to prove it by our own experience and knowledge through enlightenment. Yeah? That's why it's necessary to see in order to believe. Also, he asked if we need to eat vegan in order to get enlightenment. I said no. To eat vegan is to cut out the karmic connection with animals in this life so that we don't incur any more burden, yeah? So that we won't be bound anymore to this world again because of this death. Also, it is to develop our compassion and equality to all beings in God's creation. It is not because you eat vegan, you become enlightened. Otherwise, the cows, the horses will become enlightened. That was our answer and questions. Anything else? 5 o'clock already. You still want to ask? Oh my God. Come. He was fat and why he became vegan?
No, how come he was fat if he was a vegan?
You tell your wife to come up.
Where is my wife? My wife was skinny, and we changed. We were not vegans before May 30.
You listen to the true story about getting fat or getting skinny. Come, you tell. Come up.
When we met Supreme Master Ching Hai in California, May 29th, we were not vegans, and that's my wife. And we changed that. Thank you. We converted to a vegan because Master Ching Hai convinced me scientifically and also mentally and religiously. And so one night we converted to veganism. My wife gained 15 pounds since then. It's only 6 months.
6 months gain 15
Only
pounds.
6 months.
Yeah. But do not worry, not everybody is like that.
Thank you.
Gain 15 pounds, my goodness.
Thank you.
You see, not everyone gets fat or gets skinny by vegan. Yeah, we have to consider your chemical reactions to these foods. Yeah, because before she ate animal food and she had always diarrhea. She never got very, very fat. And now after becoming vegan, her body doesn't react violently like that anymore. And she becomes calm and peaceful and assimilates all the food that she eats. Therefore, she gains some weight. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you will gain weight. I cannot guarantee these physical changes. I can only guarantee mental equilibrium, calmness, and a more loving change. I cannot guarantee the physical change. But it's not necessary anyhow. Yeah, we have many vegan people who are fat, who are skinny, who are beautiful, who are young, who are old, or anything. Anything else? Oh, you don't leave me alone, Malcolm? Yes?
I'm sorry, my last one. I'm a scientist and do research here on mental illness.
In mental illness, yes.
And there are many questions that still need to be answered, as why there are families which has schizophrenia passed on in the families. And how is that explained by karmic actions? The second question is it rightful for a scientist to ask, after enlightenment, that there is a quicker answer from somewhere above to these questions, or do they still have to stick with their scientific method and try to answer these questions?
There are quicker answers than scientific research.
And that is expected to happen?
Yes,
They can expect
directly intuitive. You see, we have a brain which we use only 5%. That everyone knows, yeah, including scientists. So there is another 95% laying dormant with a lot of power and information and capabilities. So when you awaken this full power of the brain and you get all the answers, which you would have to do research for many, many years in order to get, and might not even be correct sometimes after many years of research. Therefore, the scientists, sometimes they prove like that and say it's correct, and then next year they prove it a different way, and then next year another different way, yeah? Because we use a limited power instead of using the whole power. So the method of enlightenment is nothing new and nothing mysterious. It's only to awaken your full competency, full power of intelligence, all right? 95% is still there. So you get answers quickly from meditation.
Yes. The other question that I was asking is that we know that there are diseases which are inheritable. And how is that explained by the law of retribution?
Oh, yes. The people who inherit these diseases, yeah, are connected with each other in previous lives through some common goals, common deeds, and togetherness, together doing something, together thinking something, and together inherit something. And because of their passion for each other, they also stick together and come back as sons and daughters, and then also inherit the past fruits. Yeah? It happens through their love and attachment for each other
and also from the past lives that they have done things together, the same things, which bear the same fruit. Everything is through karma, nothing exceptional. Yes?
I'm not sure I follow some of what you're saying. You just came from 2 countries in Latin America, Brazil and Argentina.
I know, I will go there.
She is going
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going.
from New
Yeah.
York City.
I'm sorry.
I went there 6 months ago.
In
it
June,
was,
yeah.
It was long ago, and I'm going
Oh,
now. So
okay.
what is the connection with them?
My question is, there's both tremendous wealth and tremendous poverty in both Brazil and Argentina. Am I following that we're saying if a person is living in tremendous poverty, it has something to do with their karma from a past life?
Yes, of course. What else can you explain? Is God so partial? No, we create our own things. But one day when we are tired of everything, then we are awakened. We will go back to where there's no poverty, no richness, nothing, just happiness and bliss, and we have whatever we want. But it's not like that in the material sense. What I told you about Amitabha land is only for those who are not completely enlightened. Yeah? Those who are completely enlightened are teachers of devas and humans, of heavens and humans. They are out of all these kinds of questions, whether happy or unhappy, whether rich or poor. Yeah? But those who are not yet enlightened have to suffer under the law of karma. Whatever poverty they get is due to the past lives that they did not give to charity. The material welfare of people depends on their charity during their existence on earth in the world. If they always give to charity, it doesn't mean you have to give a lot. For example, in the Buddhist sutras, there is a story about a monk. Yeah, he was born with the golden face, shining, and born in a rich family, because in his last life, many lives before, 100 lives, 900 years before, he had given a donation of 1 penny to the Buddha, to the living master of that time. And for 99 lives, he enjoyed richness, respected position, and intelligence. And on the last of the 99 lives, he met the other Buddha and gained enlightenment and became a Buddha himself. Because of ignorance, people have to be born into poverty and suffering. If everyone knew how to create their own life, that would be much better for the world. But do they believe you? The time will come when they have to believe. When they are tired of all the drastic circumstances, they will turn back to the Buddha nature. They will believe in God. They will look for an enlightened master, right? There's no other remedy. We have to wait. Okay. Any other question? Yeah, you. Yeah.
Well, I find it hard to believe that a whole country is impoverished because of their past life behavior.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right.
follow?
I follow.
But that's what I mean, and I'm talking materially.
Yes.
But that is what you are saying.
Yeah.
So the people that live in this country, the United States, which is the richest country of the world, have lived very enlightened lives in the past. Whereas people that
Very charitable life in the past.
very charitable lives.
No, not necessarily enlightened. Richness and enlightenment are different things altogether. You may be rich but not enlightened. You may be poor but enlightened. Okay. Well, that's just true. But this you can believe when you see it. After you practice sometimes of meditation of some kind, not necessarily my kind, and then you will gain access to those past memories. You will see it for yourself, the whole karmic structure of the world, and why some places are poor, why some people are rich. You see clearly, like you read a book or you see a movie. Everything is recorded in the history of time and space. Yeah, nothing is destroyed. Nothing disappears. Everything is manifested and concentrated in a form of energy and is recorded in a different level of consciousness. And we can see that for ourselves. Then you have no more doubt. Now if you argue with me until tomorrow, you still have doubt because you don't see it. So my proposal is I invite you to come into the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of invisible knowledge and find out for yourself. I do not force you to believe what you do not see. I only offer you a chance to prove it to yourself. But you need faith and practice. You can't just know everything overnight, like any science. You can't learn to be a doctor in 1 night or 2 nights. You have to truly want to be a doctor and study with other doctors in a medical school. And then over the years, you will become one, right? But immediately you know something about medicine in the first days or first week. That's for sure. Just like you come to an enlightened master, you have some instant glimpse of enlightenment, some particles, some parts of it, and then you develop further. So, I'm sorry. We will live and wish you all happiness.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Are you an athlete feeling sluggish? The issue is most likely what you are eating. Plant-based eating leads to faster recovery time and higher endurance levels. How, you may ask? You don't feed a jet gasoline. You feed it jet fuel. It creates a more explosive reaction within the system. Seeds, grains, nuts, greens, and fruit equals jet fuel for the human body. Lucius Smith, vegan.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love the reunited three utmost powerful, God, Chim Kuo Chu, and the Son of God.
Blessed viewers, we sincerely thank you for joining us throughout this series of Words of Wisdom. We hope this lecture has brought you clarity, inspiration, and inner peace. Coming up next is Shiva's 112 Ways of Concentration 4, Part 6 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples with subtitles in many languages. May truth and wisdom always accompany your path.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds. Life is a feast.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.